So imagine the movie John Wick, and you turn it into some old PS2 third-person shooter game. You get Max Payne, a game about a retired cop who gets revenge on those who killed his wife and baby daughter. That is so depressing, but it looks like it can still kick ass. The game was made by Remedy Studios, but Rockstar also was associated in the making of this game. So I am going to assume that this game is going to be fucking awesome. So let's just get right into this shit. So when you first start the game, it begins with a cutscene of what it seems like to be New York City in a dark winter storm. You see all of these helicopters and police cars, and then you see Max Payne himself standing on top of what I think is the Empire State Building. After that, you see more cutscenes where you see Max 3 years ago coming home from his detective job and seeing his family, or so he thought. This whole scene looks like it was out of some Marvel comic book. This is so fucking awesome. I never seen anything like this. Max comes home from work and he enters his house, but something isn't right. You actually start playing the game and you look around the house, and then when you go up the stairs, holy shit, my baby just fucking died. And then the bad guys try to kill me. And then my wife is dead too. This is a fucking nightmare. But after all of that, you go back 3 years later and you're in some underground subway station. You are supposed to meet Alex, another detective who you are working for. Before we continue going on, I want to point out some things that I have noticed already. So first off, why the hell is Max's face so goddamn fine? Whoever was the face model for him definitely looks super fucking handsome. So that's something good from this game already. By the way, I would like to mention that Remedy Studios actually emailed me about how I can review their games, and I have to say that the company needs some better team members. Because whoever I was talking to would always call me a fucking cunt for thinking Max Payne's face is pretty mediocre. Like seriously, just fuck off and leave me alone. Anyways, let's get back to the video. And also, Max's voice is monotone. And I mean like a man who had gone through depression and experienced trauma kind of monotone. I think the voice acting fits very well with Max's character, considering this whole game so far has been depressing as fuck. Also, I could say it might be a little bit disturbing as well. Now, what's good about Max Payne is that it's different from most other shooter games, whereas a lot of shooter games usually rely on stealth or something like this. But with Max Payne, you rely on only movement. That's right. You have to move in order to kill bad guys. You have this thing called bullet time, where you slow down and leap into some direction and you can shoot these guys in slow motion. It's so fucking cool whenever you do this, and it makes you feel like you are in control of the game.
Hold it!
Oh shit! But if an enemy shoots you once either in the head or body, you can lose a lot of health. This silhouette version of you is your health. The blood goes up to indicate that you are almost about to die. Thankfully, you can find a lot of painkillers to ease your health, and there can be plenty of them as you move along in the game. But the problem with this is that the painkillers are located in these green cabinets or in a med kit on a wall, and sometimes they can be hard to find if you are an unlucky bastard whose health is almost out and you don't have any painkillers. The good thing about this is that you can quick save the game by pressing F5 on your keyboard.
Hey guys, this is Linus Tech Tips here. I am going to interrupt this AVGN video for a moment to talk about why this video is actually quite bad. So first of all, when AVGN talks about Max Payne, he doesn't mention more of the face model for Max Payne, he just talks about it briefly and then moves on to the other elements of the game. I feel like it was very disrespectful, not just to me, but to Sam Lake as well, who is the writer of Max Payne and also the face model for the Max Payne character as well. And I am not the only one who thinks this is bad. A lot of other people on Twitter and on AVGN's YouTube channel have also mentioned this and have been lashing out at him for this reason. It is not looking good for AVGN because of this. And I think the only way we can let this whole thing slide is if he apologizes for not focusing on Max Payne's beautiful face. Now, to be fair, AVGN has said his face is handsome in his review, but saying that he is just handsome is not going to cut it for the rest of us. So, AVGN, if you are watching this video, I want you to apologize for being offensive and biased. And not just to me, but to all of your fans as well, so you can clear up your controversy.
Hey, Linus Tech Tips. So I recently just watched your video about me and how I apologize to you for saying Max Payne's face is mediocre. First of all, I never fucking said that his face was mediocre. I don't know why everyone keeps fucking saying that bullshit. Like, have you guys even watched my review? And also, I don't need to apologize for horse shit. In fact, Linus needs to apologize to me for wasting my goddamn time.